This is my super awesome arcade tycoon game written in C++. What's going to happen? One, I'm going to show you what it does. Two, I'm going to show you briefly how to make it and what's kind of inside. And three, I'm going to show you how to make it. That's three. All right. Oh, no, three, you're going to see me play it. Let's start off with how it works. It's a text-based game, an arcade game. I just hit run. I'm going to hit play game. Congratulations, congratulations. On starting an arcade. Woohoo! You have 50,000 to invest. All right, so I have a 10,000 machine. Ooh, pinball machines. Yeah, definitely want one. Arcade cabinets, I'll take two of those. I want to demonstrate too that there is, right? It's not gonna, it's validation, input validation here. So I'm gonna take one of the coin drop machines. Oh, now I have a choice with maintenance. And what this does, if I hire untrained staff, my stuff's twice as likely to break down. Certified tech, it's just a regular amount. I think it's like 10%. And then electrical engineer, which is twice as expensive, it rarely, if ever. So I'll start off by doing untrained. And here's my count. I purchased one pinball machine, yep. Two cabinets, yep. And coin drop one. Coin drop one. Yep. And then not much happened today. So there's a random event that can happen each day. So I just hit one to continue, and now I get to choose. I'm going to hire certified techs. And I don't, whoops, I don't want any new machines. Let's see. Oh, attendance has boomed. So that's our random event. Money goes up, we collect it, so on and so forth. Let me show you what's inside. All right, so inheritance. What this demonstrates really well is inheritance. The assignment I did this for was all about inheritance. Oh, that looks weird this small. Better. All right. So what we have here, the arcade class means like the whole building. So that is where the bulk of our code's going to be. The bulk of the code's going to be happening in that arcade class. Now, the other classes that we have are cabinet, which is the cabinet game, coin drop, which is the coin drop game, and pinball, which is the pinball game. Shockingly, they all inherit from the pinball class, right? I mean, from the game class. So pinball inherits from the game class, so does cabinet, and so does arcade, because they're all games. Arcade cabinet. So, cabinet, nope. And so does the arcade. They all inherit from game. Why? Because they all have something in common, right? All of them are games, okay? And so I want them to have access to this set age, set cost. I want them all to have cost, free machine, maintenance costs, revenues. And that way, I do not have to create or copy and paste that code a bunch of times. If you're coding and copy and pasting stuff a bunch of times, you're doing something wrong. It can probably go into a function, or there's some way to eliminate that redundancy. And notice here, there's a severe lack of it, right? I have a few things, and that's because these are getting overridden. I am overwriting some of the virtual functions in games. That was also part of my assignment. So virtual function are here, and the header file, these are getting overridden. Meaning, if there's the word virtual here, the get cost or whatever, and the other ones, if I have a get free machine in cabinet, that's the one that will get run when we ask for get free machine to be run. It will override the base class one. All right, so we have all of these, and that means all of these are derived out of the game class. It also means we can have game class pointers to point at these objects, at these other class objects, which is really powerful because then you can return and pass as parameters game, and when you say game, you can mean any of these classes that all have unique characteristics because they inherit from the game class. So let me show you a bit of that. That is that. We're going to just kind of run through. There's a lot of if statements. There's a lot of functions. I'm not going to read through all this code and bore you. It is posted in the description, of course, and you can check it out, make something awesome with it, break it, whatever you think. I was going to look for a pointer. Ooh, I like my random function. Here's one. All right. So if you notice, game, pointer, it's a pointer to a pointer, parents, int count. Boolean old false. So we're trying to find out here if the game class, see if enough experience to win one. So we want to, I call it parents, but we want the game class to be able to be parents. The game class, the arcade game or the pinball machine has to be at least 2 days old for the random task of, where's that random? One of the random tasks is that you win a free machine or random daily events. A wealthy collector gave you a pinball machine, right? But part of the criteria for that is that we check and we see if they have a machine that is actually going to be old enough for that. So I made it so you have to have a machine that's a few days old before you can just win a free one all of a sudden. And so to do that though, I loop through the other machines. I loop through an array of the other games. And I do this throughout, right? So I'm just scrolling through, seeing all the spots that I'm doing this. Right here, buy pinballs into amount. Pinballs. Oh, I'm just using a traditional pointer there. Here we go. Increase array size. Why I am doing it this time is because I have a single array of all the games you own. One array, all of the games. So to do that, the only way you can do that is to have them all part of the same class. And they are. They're all inheriting from our game class. So game array is a pointer. This parameter is going to be a pointer to a pointer, and it's going to point to all the objects, all of the games, because you can create a pointer variable for, or a pointer object for game and have it pointed at cabinet, like I said earlier, at the arcade cabinet, at coin drop, or at pinballs. And so it shows you the versatility of how you can use pointers, that you can even put them into an array like this, or a pointer of pointers of an array, and include different classes and different class objects by using inheritance. Anyways, I thought this game was fun. I'm going to post it. You can check out the code, see what you think, critique it if you want, mess with it, and yeah, enjoy. If you build something awesome with it, you should definitely post it below.